Finding that you have fantastic music, but no one's actually listening? You're not alone. Here are the 3 best ways to promote your music in 2021. You want 2021 to be your year. You want to be able to get streams. You want to be able to get followers. You want to be able to get engaged fans who are waiting for every single release that you have. And in this video, I'm going to teach you exactly how to do that. These 3 promotional tips that I'm going to be talking about are specific to 2021. They're specific to the current trends, the statistics, the listening habits of people now. And if you actually implement these tips, you start doing them, you'll see the results, but you'll also be ahead of all these other artists that are fighting to get heard. If you're not subscribed to this channel, you might be thinking, who the hell are you to tell me how to promote my music? Well, we are Burstamo, a music marketing agency that are working directly in the music industry with independent artists, but major labels as well, every single day. The 3 things that I'm going to tell you today, we use every single day to get artists the results that they need. So these tips aren't just me making them up, or they aren't from a failed artist. They are from people that are working with artists every single day, breaking them. So let's jump straight in. But I've also got to prepare you. At the end of this video, I've got a bonus tip. This bonus tip is not just my opinion, not just the opinion of someone working in the music industry. It's also something that's based on things that major label executives have told us, managers have told us, booking agencies have told us, successful artists have even told us. And it's something that we're seeing blowing up this year, but also is going to be the thing that breaks majority of artists. So stick around to the end to hear that little bonus tip. Let's start with number 1. The first thing that you can be doing to promote your music in 2021 is TikTok. If you told me this time last year that I'd still be talking about TikTok, I don't think I would have believed you. I think we all saw TikTok as being quite short-lived. We saw it getting a few viral hits, maybe getting a few memes to go viral, but that's about it. None of us expected it to stick around, for it to impact the music industry as much as it has. TikTok now basically controls the charts. It's creating artists, it's developing fan bases overnight. So how can you make sure that you're promoting your music on TikTok effectively in 2021? Well, there's actually a few ways that you can be doing this. The first way is actually getting people to use your song. So if you think 15 seconds to a minute of your track can be used on TikTok for a trend, jump on it. You can pay influencers to actually bring that trend to life, or you can even try and do it yourself. Make that trend on TikTok, upload it, and see if other people jump on it. Don't just try it once, try it a few times, because you might not be successful that first time at getting on that For You page. Of course, not every track can go viral on TikTok. However, you can also grow an audience on TikTok. Just the other day, I sent a TikTok strategy to an artist. She implemented that strategy within a week. And within a week, she hit 10,000 followers, and one of her videos got 430,000 views. That's how quick TikTok works. It grabs a piece of content and chucks it out to thousands of people. There's no other platform like it. There's no platform that can make you go viral that quickly and also that easily. You literally have to upload a 15-second to 1-minute video and boom, you've got fans. So create a TikTok account, put content on there, and it can stay on brand. You can literally perform songs if you want to. It doesn't have to be cringy. It doesn't have to be a dance. Create content that's on brand for you. 2021 is your year. TikTok grew last year and it's only going to get bigger. So if you don't jump on it now, you're going to be too late. Tip number 2, the second thing that you can be doing to promote your music in 2021 is getting on playlists. Spotify has 40,000 tracks uploaded to it every day. And that stat actually was from 2020. It wasn't from 2021. So that number's probably going to be bigger now. So you as an artist right now, if you uploaded your song, you're competing with 40,000 others just today. So to ensure that you're getting streams and Spotify is pushing you out to a larger audience, you need to A, get on editorial playlists, and B, get on those user curated playlists, because those things are going to get the algorithmic playlist. I've said playlist quite a few times. So let's start with those editorial playlists. These are the gold. Every artist wants to get on an editorial playlist. These playlists are the ones that Spotify own, and they actually have a system where you can submit to them yourselves, which most other streaming platforms don't have. So this is fantastic. You upload your track with your distributor. Pre-release, you then go to Spotify for artists. From here, you fill in a form and that pitches the song to the editors at Spotify. We've done a full video on this, so I'll make sure to link that one below. These playlists are absolutely amazing, but you can actually get on these playlists by capturing Spotify's attention by all the other playlists I'm going to be speaking about. The second one, user curated playlists. These playlists are now in more demand than ever. The playlists with 500,000 streams are getting contacted every single day. But what people don't realize is you don't always have to go for the big ones. To trigger the algorithm, you need to show Spotify what your genre is. And how you do this is being placed alongside artists that are similar to you. Similar style of music, similar listeners, similar tempo, all those things Spotify are looking at. So if you're a rock artist and you got put on tons and tons and tons of small rock playlists, that will trigger the algorithm. So don't worry just about those huge ones, you can also go for the small ones. The more you get, the better. So the best way to get on these user curated playlists is to contact the curators. And we recently released a tool called Playlist Hunter, which is fantastic for this. It literally finds playlists when you search a keyword. So you type in your keyword, which might be rock. It scans Spotify in real time to find every single playlist which is rock related and finds the curator's details. You send them a simple email or Instagram DM as it has both those contact details, and boom, you're in. So make sure to check that one out. You may find it useful if you're trying to pitch a playlist. Finally, those algorithmic playlists. And the only way you can actually get on these is by what I've said, getting on those user curated ones, getting those streams. But another small thing that you can be doing to get on those algorithmic ones is getting followers on Spotify. When someone follows you on Spotify, you're immediately put onto their release radar. So try to get people to follow you as well. I know it's super hard, but your engaged audience definitely will if you've given them enough. And by giving them enough, I don't mean a present. I mean that value. Haven't you given them enough good music? Have you given them enough content? Have you engaged with them enough? And if you have, they will follow. Tip number 3, the third way that you can be promoting your music in 2021 is social media ads. If you follow this channel, you'll know that we are big fans of social media advertising, which I don't think enough people in the music industry are actually talking about. If you look at platforms like Facebook and Instagram, where most artists are, they're losing their organic reach. Facebook pages have as little as 2% reach now. And Instagram is following. Their feed is no longer chronological. So if your content isn't good enough and doesn't get engagement, it's not going to reach your audience. So of course, make good content. We have a few videos on our channel talking about how you can do this. But another thing you can be doing is promoting. These social media ads can get the target audience that you want cheaply. There's no better way to spend the money because A, you're reaching your target audience who eventually are going to stream your song and become a fan. B, you've got that data forever. So say you spent £100 on one campaign and didn't have enough money to invest again. You can then invest in another year and you've got all that data to retarget those people. And C, it's guaranteed results. What other music promotional strategy can you do that's going to get you immediate results, going to get you guaranteed results? The ads that you run really depend on what your aims are as an artist. And going into 2021, I would definitely suggest focusing on 2 things: engagement and streams. The reason I say streams is because it's people actually listening to your music. And the reason I say engagement is because that's how people are going to fall in love with you as an artist. If they're engaging with you and you're engaging back, they're more likely to be really, really invested, be a super fan, come to your gigs, buy merchandise. Those are the lifelong fans that you need. So for this, you're going to have to actually run different style of ads. Definitely don't run an ad which is creative with the aim to get multiple things. For streaming, you're going to want to look at story ads. We found these to be super, super effective because people listen to stories rather than the feed where they don't always have the sound on. People are 70% more likely to have the sound on in story. So that's why having a promo video, having some sort of ad on story is more likely to get results. So swipe up story ads can be very effective for this. For engagement, you're going to be wanting to look at the feed because people are more likely to comment and interact with a feed post than they are a story ad. So be creative with this. What can people engage with? Is it a short snippet from your music video? Is it a skit? Is it a cover? Is it one of your TikTok ideas? Use something that people can interact with. One suggestion I always have for those kind of ads is think carefully. Think, what could someone possibly comment on this? And often you'll find that that's very difficult. If it's just a screenshot of your artwork, what could someone possibly comment? So create engagement ads with the aim of someone commenting, sharing it. And then story ones are perfect for streams. If you've got this far into the video, well played. 2021 is gonna be your year. Let me know you've got this far. Comment that below. Comment 2021 is gonna be my year. You guys are the lucky ones. You're gonna hear this bonus tip. This bonus tip is probably one of my favorite things to happen in late 2020, but also this 2021 year. We're only a few months in, but this is already impacting the music industry massively. And after speaking to other industry professionals, they all agree. This bonus tip is have a narrative. Seems pretty vague, right? You probably think, what's a narrative and how can I incorporate that into my music strategy? But a narrative is usually created quite naturally. You as an artist have a narrative without realizing. And once you know what that narrative is, once you've vocalized it, written it down, whatever you need to do, then you can actually think about using that to your advantage. One artist that's done this very successfully at the beginning of 2021, and I'm sure we're going to look back at this in a couple of months and they're still smashing it, is Olivia Rodrigo. Olivia Rodrigo recently released Driver's License, and this track has blown up across the internet. It's charting, it's got millions of streams, it's gone viral on TikTok, and Twitter is going crazy for it. The reason the track has done so well is because it has such a strong narrative. The song has a narrative which people are obsessed with. It's something relatable. There are TikToks where people are talking about this narrative. People are also making it relatable to their lives. On Twitter, if you search it, people are talking about it non-stop. People have made montage videos on YouTube of who they think the song is about. This narrative people are obsessed with. And they're now obsessed with her personal narrative, where she's come from, what's created the narrative of the song. And you can do exactly the same. You have your own personal narrative. All your songs also have a narrative. They have a story to tell. So tell it. Whether this is through a music video, through a piece of content on social media. Maybe you tell the narrative to an influencer and let them make that narrative their own through a TikTok. Get your story out there and people will engage with it. In 2020, people were struggling. There was a global pandemic and people were needing any source of entertainment, any source of human interaction. And that's why in 2021, this narrative strategy is going to work, because people are gripping onto these sort of things. They want to engage with people. They want to have things that are relatable. And if you can give them that, if you can create that sense of community through that story, do it. This is going to be the year. This is going to be the year that you get those streams, get those followers, get those fans by using those 3 tips. If you found them useful at all, make sure to drop a comment and subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you in the next one.